So let's just start that again. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this session on trading the DAX, Germany's benchmark equity index. I'm Chris Hopkins. I work for Eurex here in Singapore, and I cover the banks and the broker segments in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. Apologies for the voice this evening. Unfortunately, I'm down with COVID, but I'll try to struggle through as best I may. So whether you're a trend follower, a macro trader, a user of options, or just trade on pure gut instinct, Eurex offers access to over 2,000 different products, and they're split across multiple asset classes. From single stock equity derivatives on some of your favorite European brands to equity index products that gives you exposure to whole market segments for less capital outlay, plus the added ability of being able to trade your views from both the long side and the short side of the fence. Today we're looking at the DAX. Raymond's going to teach you how to trade the DAX, which is Germany's leading market index. Trading the DAX index futures give you exposure to 40 of the largest and most liquid German companies through a single tradable futures contract. Now, with traders like you in mind, the exchange has created mini and micro DAX futures contracts. They're effectively smaller size contracts that allow traders and individual investors to participate in the price action and gain bidirectional exposure to the index for less capital outlay. Later in the session, Raymond will teach you how to minimize losses as well as provide insights into how he makes money using technical signals. So with Eurex trading hours extension, you're able now to access European benchmark indices from 8:15 in the morning Singapore time. So once you've added DAX index futures to your trading toolkit, you'll be able to turn your attention to the Eurostoxx 50. It's a blue chip index for the Eurozone and covers 50 of the most liquid companies across Eurozone economies. And again, this is also available with your trading needs in mind. We offer full mini and micro sized versions to cover your trading needs. So as you begin your journey of adding European investment products to your trading portfolios, I just wanted to give you a brief overview of what else is out there for you within Eurex. At Eurex, you've got access to some of the most topical segments in the market today. There's been a lot of talk around some of the European banking names with various CDS prices shooting up. You also are aware of the energy situation crisis across Europe as a result of the conflict in Ukraine. Well, Eurex offers sector-specific indices that enable you to be able to trade banks, oil and gas, and telcos, for example, as sectors that you can get exposure to. So we basically give traders and investors around the world access to a diverse range of global product directories. So that's Eurex. We've got a very exciting session with Raymond lined up this evening, and thank you very much for joining, and look forward to watching your journey through Phillips using Eurex derivatives. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Chris. I apologize for the sound issues that we had earlier. It's all good now. Rest assured, it's firing away rapidly at the very moment. Okay, without further ado, let me just set up the slides for our trader, Raymond, and I can let him walk you through the strategies that he has in store for you today. Slides right here. All right, so I just jumped out of the seat, and Raymond has taken the hot seat. And Raymond, if you're all set to go,
yes,
over to you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Nice to see all of you, although I can't see you. I can see a lot of participants here now. Roughly how many participants can you tell?
Yes, we can. We have about 30 at the moment. More should join as the webinar carries on.
Okay. I think all of us is great that you don't have to come down personally because it's very heavy rain. Well, I got to brace through the rain in order to come to Phillip's Capital here. Anyway, very good evening to all. Today I'm going to okay, all the presentation here tonight is only purely for education purpose. So it does not represent any broking house view, especially it does not represent Phillip Capital's view. It's purely my own judgment view. So also not the inducement for you to trade or not the inducement for you to open any broker's account. And past history result does not warrant same performance in future. And trading futures and CFD are all on margin trading. It carries a very high level of risk. So possibility does exist that you could lose all or some of your investment, including your initial capital. So you are responsible for your own trading profit and loss. The trader or broker house does not responsible for your own trading profit and loss. So without any delay, let us walk you through. Today I'm going to cover a few things for you. First thing is what is trading? What is the difference between trading versus investment? And what is the difference between trading stocks and indices? And where is DAX is going to heading now? Is it going through a correction or is it going through a continuation breakup? And what are the trading opportunity you have now via the turning point system? And if we have time, we will do some Q&A later on. So first, we have to be very realistic. What is investment? I present to you what we capture from GIC recently published in the performance. So over 20 years, we can see that the investment from GIC return is between around 2% to 6% per annum. So for this, we have to be realistic for investment. Why is it so? Is because investment, we are more focused on capital preservation. So for capital preservation product, we are talking about long-term view. Long-term in the sense that you're looking for months or years. So let's look at what are the long-term product that you can invest. First of all is savings account. And lately, there's an increase in interest rate. So you can get probably from 0.5% to 2% per annum now. And good news for fixed D, lately has been shown all the way from 1.5% all the way to as high as 3.5% per annum you can get now. So that is pretty good, I think, for now. And or you can look at the fixed incomes or bonds, which give you around 3% to probably maybe up to 6% now per annum. So why is it so that we look at it? Because this is a so-called low-risk investment. Low risk in the sense that you can get a very more or less like assured return with the capital preserved, and then you get a probably from 1% to 3.5% FD per annum. It's quite assured. Then let me ask you another question. If I tell you I give you a guaranteed return over 10% per annum, so do you consider this as high risk, or is it a possible scam right now? I think you look at the TV, a lot of broadcasting now is avoiding any scam. Government is trying to educate you how to avoid scam. So probably if you think that guaranteed return over 10% is high possibility scam. Yes, it will be a scam if the guy tell you it's capital preserved. Because for stock equity, actually, you are quite possible to get maybe around up to 20% per annum return. However, what people don't tell you is the possibility does exist that you can get minus 100%, which means that you can lose all your capital. And even for stock, it's possible. If you look at the lately, the previous one we have, one of the major one is high flux. The stock actually went all the way down. I think right now is worthless, not even worth 1 cent. So let's look at trading now. Trading, does it mean high risk equal to high return? What are the products you can use for trading? Trading, you can do it for intraday within few minutes, few seconds, up to a few days. And trading, normally we will focus on forex, commodities, or indices. So for stocks, I would say that more for investment. For trading, you should actually focus on higher risk product. Higher risk means actually you only pay a small capital, but then you are able to trade at a big amount of volume. So possible return actually for trading, you can get easily, you can get over 100% to maybe even 1,500% return. However, we highlight this place, possible loss is minus 100%, which means you will lose all your capital. You have this in mind, then we'll give you high risk equal to high return. So why I say that it's possible to achieve over 500% or 700% per annum is because I myself had done it before. So I know that it's quite possible. And even in 2015, I able to achieve 1,005% return in just 2 months. However, I can tell you that this is things like almost one-off issue. If you want to achieve consistently with this kind of return, it's almost impossible. So we look at further on. If we want to achieve very high consistent return, like over 1,000% return, then it will become a gambling issue already. So we have to be very clear. Are we into trading or are we into gambling? It is still into a gray area. So what's the difference? In gambling, we are just going on pure luck and no idea on outcome with every bet. It's just based on your own gut feel. However, in trading, if you have a proper trading plan and the amount that you put in, you can afford to lose, and then you expect with a positive expectancy return over time, and then this will become a trading and not a gambling. So there are two methods that you can win. You either win average like 6 to 7 trade over 10 trade, or the other type that you want to do is you lose maybe 8 to 9 trade, a very small trade, but then you win one good trade over 10 trade. So these are two different ways that you can adopt in your trading plan. And then next I want to touch on is why we want to focus on indices, or why myself that prefer indices over stock. There's nothing right or wrong, it's just a personal preference. So because I look at stock, I have a problem of issue of analyzing stock. There are over 640 stocks in Singapore SGX exchange. So 600 in the main board plus 250 over catalytic listing in Singapore exchange. I will have a headache and I will have to keep myself very busy to analyze it and to pick which stock that I can probably outperform. It's more like Tikam or Toto or 4D to me. However, to some, this is not an issue to you, so you can continue to do it. Then if I look at the German stock or Deutsche Börse, there are over 435 listed companies in Frankfurt Stock Exchange. So again, you ask me to pick maybe 5 stocks out of 435, again, I will have a headache. So to me, I look at it is to do stock. There's nothing wrong because there are a lot of people who achieve very good results by investing stocks. You need to analyze stock and you need to scan and you need to do a stock selection. And to be profitable, you have to construct a portfolio, at least, I believe, at least 5 to 20 stocks. And you have to constantly monitor it. So to me, stock selection is not an easy task. And you also need a bigger capital and you need a medium to longer time frame in order to be profitable. However, if I look at indices, it becomes very easy job for me because over past 20 years, I narrow down. Hey, actually, I can do indices and I achieve quite consistent profit over investing stock. So what are the indices that I actually trading on every morning? I look at it. I will start very early morning from the Japan market, Nikkei, and also the Australia ASX index. And then I come to Korea KOSPI. And then you have the STI Singapore Simsky index. And you have the Taiwan index. You have the China A50. And you have the Hong Kong Hang Seng. And then afternoon, I will come to German DAX. And then if you have time, I can do some UK FTSE. And then evening and night, I can focus on US market, S&P, Dow Jones, Nasdaq. So you look at it, it seems like very busy. But however, to do index, actually very, very, very easy. Because every indexes, you only need to focus on some strategy. And you just need to spend probably 5 to 30 minutes for each market. And then there are some market, there's actually no setup. So you have to control yourself. You don't have to execute every market. So this is the timing that I focus on. For Japan Index Nikkei, I start 7 a.m. And ASX Australia now 7:50, close to 8. And then if there's no setup, I move on to KOSPI or Simsky at 8:30, and Taiwan at 8:45, and China A50 at 9 a.m. And the most exciting part is when Hong Kong Hang Seng start. Lately, Hang Seng is very volatile, easily from 500 to 1,000 points. Wow, we all love it. Last Friday and today is super volatile swing, 500 to 1,000 points easily. And then for German DAX, we come to afternoon. Right now, after daylight saving, become 3 p.m. to start the afternoon session. And FTSE is start at 4 p.m. S&P right now also just started daylight saving. It start at 10:30 p.m. from tonight. So what is DAX Future? So it's a blue chip. Just now, Eurex have shared there are 40 major German stock. So to buy 40 stock is quite impossible for each individual. However, if you buy just one DAX contract and it comprises 40 major stock, so it's more or less that actually to me is quite cost effective. And what are the Euro session that it start? As I mentioned just now, it has started daylight saving. So afternoon will start from 5 p.m. 1500 3 p.m. to 5 a.m. However, if you are aware that DAX actually has an Asia morning session, start from 8:10 a.m., run all the way until 5 a.m. So the daylight saving, you have to watch out when is a daylight saving, because every half a year, there's a time shift of 1 hour. So from 6 November to tonight, yesterday is the US market. And for Europe, last Sunday, 30th October, just shifted. So these are some of the 40 major stocks that in DAX Futures. Now we have to come to the contract side. For DAX, actually, there are 3 types of contract. There's a micro, there's a mini, and also a standard DAX. So what's the difference for these 3? It's only the value and the contract size. For micro is 1 point or 1 index point move is €1. For mini DAX is $5 for every 1 point move. And for standard future, every 1 point move you get €25. So just give a simple illustration. If I buy DAX at 127.20 and then I sell it at 127.50, so I have 30-point move profit. So what does it mean? 30-point profit. If I use a standard contract, 1 point is €25 times 30 points. So I got €750. And then you may less of commission roughly is $3 for 1 way. So you net off 2 ways is $6. You get a net profit of €744 Euro. For mini is a 1 point move is a euro $5. So you get times 30 point, you get 150 euro dollar. Commission roughly is about 250 one way. So two-way buy and sell, you less of $5, you get net profit of 145 euro dollar. Mini DAX, micro DAX is more affordable. Got 1 point move is only 1 euro dollar. If you have 30 point profit, you got 30 euro dollar. And right now the commission is about 150. There's a promotion, $150 for one way. So buy and sell two way, less of $3. Your net profit is $27. The exchange rate, roughly based on last Friday, is 1 euro dollar equal to $1.40. So this is currently the Phillip Nova's promotion. For micro DAX, your commission is only $1.50. So I find that this is much more affordable versus you buy any stock. Because for stock, one way, I think easily is Sing dollar $25 to $35. So two way you get in and out, you easily already cost you $50. So versus this one, for micro DAX, you move in and out is only €3. So do you agree this is much more cheaper? So this is a 3 contract size. You can see if you log in the Phillip Nova platform, you can see the top one is a standard FDAX, standard future. And then the middle one is the mini DAX. And the last one is the micro DAX. So the price is actually more or less the same. The only difference is the contract size, as I mentioned. And for DAX contract is actually a quarterly contract. Quarterly means that every 3 months you expire and roll over to the next quarter. So right now the September contract already finished on the 16th September and then roll over the December contract. So right now we are trading on the December contract and it will be expired last trading day on 16 December. So after 16 December, we will start the March 23 contract, not the January. So you can see the difference is this is a quarterly versus the Asia index. Asia index usually a monthly contract, like Hang Seng is monthly contract, Simsky monthly contract, etc. So let us look at it for who is more suitable to trade DAX futures. So if you are working or if you are not working and you have time in the afternoon, that will be the best. Because for DAX, best time to trade index normally is focusing on the opening bell. Also, what I mean by opening bell, we look at the Europe market. So for DAX, the opening for the Europe stock market is at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. right now. The futures start at 3 p.m. So the good time that you focus on is between 3 p.m. right now to around 6:30 p.m. Or then when US market start around 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. Or when economic data release time. So it's very suitable for afternoon trader or the night traders. Next, we look at why are we focusing on trading DAX? Because you only need a very low capital and very low cost commission. High leverage product does require low capital and low cost and cheaper commission. So roughly my recommendation to start trading DAX future is for micro DAX, the various contracts, small size, around Euro $2,000 to start with. And this is the already cover your initial margin and probably also cover your maintenance margin if you want to cover overnight. So just for one contract, my recommendation you need at least Euro 2,000 for micro DAX or Sing dollar about 2,008. I just round it up to a round figure. No need to be very exact. I got around there. So for mini DAX about Euro 9,000, Sing dollar 12,600, and standard DAX you need my recommendation Euro 45,000 or Sing dollar 63,000. So this is based on $1 to $1.40 Sing dollar exchange rate. So now can I teach you or share with you what I call a bulletproof strategy? Because there's a misconception. Trading is high risk. Why is it high risk? Because a lot of people over highly leverage. They put in too small capital and trade too big a lot size. So let me share with you one I call bulletproof strategy. If you apply this strategy, I can more or less guarantee you your account will never burst. So you apply the same concept as you buy a stock. Example, you buy a DBS Bank. So let's say DBS Bank right now, let's say trade at $25. So if your account have $25,000 and you buy one DBS Bank, let me ask you, will the DBS Bank go down to $0? It's impossible. The lowest in history it can go, I think probably is about $5. So if you have 25,000 and you buy one DBS Bank, your account will never get burst. That's why people think that buy stock is very safe, because they actually put in the full amount of capital. So same thing, come to it. Let's say you buy a micro DAX, $1.1. So right now, example, DAX, let's say trading at 13,500. And then you need to make sure your account has capital or Euro 13,500, exact amount that or the full contract. So I can tell you that your account will never go burst, because in the past history, for my past 20-year experience, no index had ever gone down to zero value. Prove me if I'm wrong. So far, I think I'm right, at least at this point in time. So long as you put in the full amount and you don't use any leverage, your account will never go burst. So share with you already. Number one, bulletproof strategy. You apply this strategy in any trading, your account will be very safe. If you hold long enough, one day you should go above your initial entry. Next, let's look at what's in for DAX now. I think everyone is very concerned if you are in it, or if you are not in it, you want to jump into the boat now. So you want to think very carefully. Do you want to buy the pullback? Every time you buy the pullback, the market seems goes lower. Or you want to buy the breakout, then you think that you buy a breakout already, the market give you a false breakout and come down. Or you want to average into your loss, then you die faster. So whichever way, you think that trading is not easy because you did not have a correct trading plan. So let's look at the chart now. So this is the DAX weekly chart based on last Friday. So if you look at it carefully, I have drawn a very nice resistance trend line for you. Can you see the last bar on the last Friday? You able to see something? You can see the last bar slowly already form a green up candle and breaking up the trend line. And this trend line is actually a very strong downtrend line. It has 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point. Actually, there are 4 resistance points. So from this weekly, you can see that you are already actually on the breakup level. Next, we zoom in to the daily view. So from the daily, again, you see similar pattern. It's already breakout, and then for a few days, and then it come back down 2 days. However, these 2 down days, it actually stay above the trend line. So this already give you a very good picture. So you are able to have a proper support and resistance line. You are able to draw a proper trend line. You have a good idea on what is this market doing, and you actually can tell yourself where is DAX heading right now. So based on those two charts, you yourself can conclude where is DAX heading. Is it going up or down? So next, I will share with you a little bit more on how to make more money or how to profit from trading DAX. I have a system called a turning point system. And what is the turning point system? Actually, I'm looking at where is market likely to turn around. So market only move in either breakout or sideways. And how to know if a downtrend has reversed up, or is there a rebounding opportunity? So we always look for turning point to make our entry. So in trading, we always talk about, in buying property, you talk about location. So in trading, we talk about timing. So first thing, the most important is the timing. If you are able to gauge the timing correctly, at the same price that you buy in versus timing is wrong, you will be profitable. Second thing you want to look at or focus on is the capital. So your capital will depend on what is the lot size that you're going to trade. Whether you're trading on a standard lot, or you're trading on a mini lot, or you're trading on a micro lot. And the third one is a trading plan. And trading plan is a strategy. Of course, the last one, location, is on your price entry and exit. Very important is, if you have not been profitable in trading, do not expect different result by doing the same thing over and over again. So if you want to be profitable in trading, you have to make some changes if you have not been profitable. However, if you're already profitable, don't change anything. Just continue what you're doing. But most of the people, I think that they are very fearful in trading is because they have not been profitable in trading. So my suggestion is you have to change something in your trading, then to become profitable. So let me share with you what I mean by turning points. So turning point, basically, we look at the support and resistance, or we look at the charting pattern, whether it's a channel, it's a flat, double top, double bottom, etc. Or you can use a moving average, or you can use Fibonacci retracement and extension, or the parabolic, or Bollinger Band, Ichimoku, or Heikin Ashi, or average two range, pivot point, gap theory, etc. So tonight, I will just share with you two very high profitable strategy, Fibonacci retracement and the Heikin Ashi. So Fibonacci is quite a scientific ratio. The level normally they look at is like 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8, and 76.4%. So Fibonacci retracement is horizontal lines that only indicate the possible location of support and resistance. So each level associated with one of the above ratio of percentage. So you use Fibonacci retracement or extension is to project the new support and resistance as the turning point. So what do I mean? Let's look at the chart. So we look at the chart on this one. This is a DAX contract. So the highest point that the price move up is around 13,573, around there. Then after that, it dropped down all the way down to the lows around 13070. So if you do Fibonacci retracement, you can see the price it started to move up. So where are the high possibility place that you can see, you can move? So after we spotted the high and low, we can roughly project the price will move around 38.2 or 50% or 61.8. So let's look at what the price move for the next moment. So same thing, this one moved down. So we can see that there's a magical place. It stopped around at 61.8. And then it had a very big down move after it touched 61.8. So that's why if you have able to spot the high and low and plot the proper Fibonacci retracement ratio, and then you can probably guess or project where it's likely to stop or stall and U-turn down, and at around 61.8%. So we look at the price move, and actually it did stop at two places. On around 22nd October. So you can see that we have spotted the high at around 13557 and the low around 11782. Then we have a projection at 50%, the price stop, move down. And then after that, it continued to move up to 61.8%. Again, the price stop there. So that's why you can see that if you are able to plot the high and low correctly, and then you can probably project and stand by at 38.2% or 50% or 61.8% as your turning point projection. So is it good enough? Can see or not? How many say good?
Yes, once again.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, if you find it's good, can you type a yes? Then I know that it's good, so I can share a bit more.
Yeah, so just go on to the question box that you see on your control panel. It's somewhere at the bottom. You'll be able to type your comments in there. Let Raymond know if it's good. We have yes from Yuan Liang. Any more yeses from the crowd? So the control panel is located somewhere, the questions tab is located on your control panel, somewhere at the bottom. Just go in there to type your comments as well as questions for Raymond.
You cannot see the slide.
Maybe it's you had a feedback earlier that you can't see the slide. We can see the slide just fine. You see whether it's a connection issue on your end. You just maybe re-log in and see whether you can see the slide. We have yes from Peter, Aloysius, and David, and Anna as well. So yeah, we got a series of yeses for it.
Okay, if you find this is good, let me continue a bit. Okay, next one I want to share is even better than Fibonacci ratio. So let me tell you the difference between candlestick versus Heikin Ashi as a turning point. So candlestick is also good. It's a price action pattern. You need to identify candlestick as a turning point. You need to know what is pin bar. Okay, you need to know what is doji. You need to know what is hammer, shooting star, whether it's a bullish or bearish engulfing. That is morning star, 3 white soldier, 3 black cross, etc., etc. So you need to know a few candlestick pattern. Once you see that pattern evolve, you know that, hey, the turning point is there already. However, if you are a very lazy trader like me, you only want to see, is it uptrend or is it downtrend? You don't want to see all the candle pattern. You only want to know, is it up or is it down? Or is it going to be a changing trend? So we use Heikin Ashi is based on 2-period average. Bear in mind, Heikin Ashi is not the actual price market movement. This is only good for analyzing trends. So let me go on and show it to you. So this is a standard candlestick chart. So you can see down here, you have a lot of green, red, green, red. Green means up, red means down. So based on the daily candle, this is on the DAX chart. So you can see that if you base on this candle pattern, you have to spot a two bar reversal and engulfing a pin bar. But then, however, a lot of up and down because it's almost like 1-2 day up and then 1-2 day down. So if you are doing a swing trading, it's quite difficult. However, if I switch the same period of trading day candle, I switch it to Heikin Ashi candle. So you can see very clear on the last few days there is all red color, which means that it's a clear downtrend. So before that is all green color. So you can see that it is all uptrend. So if you just based on Heikin Ashi candle, and then you just need to identify, is it a red or is it a green? Green means market is going up. Red means market is coming down. So it's quite easy for you if you want to do a swing trading over a few days period of time. So let's look at based on last Friday, 4th November, last Friday. So again, I use a candlestick. So as of last Friday, I look at it is up. However, before that, I can see down and then another up, another down, another up. So it's quite confusing if I want to do a swing trading. However, if I switch it to Heikin Ashi, again, it gives me a very, very clear trend. I can see it's green all the way until 2 days before Friday, it start turning red and the doji. So I zoom in a bit on the last 1 month, okay, from 7th October to 4th November. So this is the candlestick from 7th October to 4th November. So if I want to pick an entry here, you need to have a very powerful candlestick movement. And then your profit also very small. If you notice that whether you do a up, you buy up or you sell down, your profit is only 1-2 days. And then if you didn't get up immediately the next 1-2 days, it probably eaten back your entry profit. So, however, if I switch to Heikin Ashi, you can see that on the 14th October, it's a green candle. So I just need to make an entry on 14th October. And then in between there are 2 doji, I will ignore the doji. And then I come to one big red candle down on the 3rd November. So which means that the next day, on the 4th November, I will have to exit because previous days is a big red down candle. So can you see it's quite easy if I want to do swing trade. By using Heikin Ashi, I just need to buy on 14th October and exit on 4th November. So are you confused enough? Yes, no? Can you confused, you type yes. If you're not confused, you type no. Then I know what I should do next. You're confused enough.
What do you think? Let Raymond know your thoughts. Type your comments into the question box once more. Are you confused?
This is it. Oh, this is it. Okay, do you want more? If you want more, you put a yes or Y. Yes. If you want more, I carry on. If not, then I probably have to stop here now because everyone get confused already.
Okay, we have yes from Rayson, more from SK. Not confused, but one more though from Emmanuel. Great, more please from May. Thank you so much for your comments.
Okay, I will carry on a bit more.
1 second, Ray. Okay, go ahead, Ray.
Okay, next I want to show it to you how to make 150,000 in 16 trading days with 70,000 capital. Yes, good. One, yes. If you want, I share. So the important in trading is the risk management. Your trading capital and lot size. You use a minimum leverage or zero leverage to trade. Then that is a bulletproof strategy. Conventional wisdom will tell you you risk only 2% to 5% per trade. However, to me, I think that that is not easy to make good money. If you want to make good money, you risk the whole account. However, each account that you want to risk is only 10% of your total capital. So this means that you are able to risk 10 times for each account, or you split your capital into 10 accounts. So risk per account is only 10% versus you risk per trade 2% to 5%. So how to maximize your profit, to make maximum profit in using Heikin Ashi swing trading? You add on average profit, not average loss. When you lost, don't add on. Only when you are into profit, then you add on. You add on average, you add on a new entry every new day in your trend. I mean, you add on every day with same color in your trend. So what does it mean? It means that you add on, okay, let's say from the last 4 candle here, okay, on 14 October to 19 October. The last 5 candle here is green color. So the first green we add on, is the first entry at 12280, and then the second green we add on 12380, and the third green you add on 12470. So you add 3 days already, huh? So let's say 3 days profit after you make the 3 entry. On the 4th day, let's say you find it sufficient, you want to exit. So you exit on the 4th day around 12900. You minus off your first entry is 12280, you got 620 points. And second entry, you make a profit of 520 points. And the third entry, your profit is 430 points. So just based on 1, 2, 3, you exit on the 4th day, your total profit is 1,570. And you only need a very small contract size, which is micro DAX. 1 point is €1. So you already make euro $1,570. So based on the previous around 19 October, the exchange rate euro $1 is 1.3, Sing dollar 1.3888. So if you're putting on a standard contract, it's times 25 point, $25 per point. Your profit already euro 39,250. So are you excited now? Go on a little bit more. Huh? So this one is you put in on the 14th October and exit on the 19th October. However, let's say you very disciplined, you follow the candle color. So the next day, doji. Doji actually means doji, means do nothing. Doji again, do nothing again. Then you add on when it's green again, add on another green. You add until the last doji followed by a red candle. On the 3rd November is a red candle. So the next day, 4th November, you exit. So let's see how much can you add in here. Again, same thing, you add in 1, 2, 3, 4. 12280, 12380, 12470, 12625. Doji, do nothing. Doji again, do nothing. Then 12725, 12820, 12890, 12995, 13065, 13145, 13215. Doji again. Doji means do nothing. Next day, red down candle. Okay, you exit the following day at 13195. So what do you get? You look at it from you exit at 13195. Your initial, the very first entry, you make 915, 1915 point. Second entry, you make 815 point. Third entry, you make 725 point. Fourth entry, you make 570 point. Then add on, you only lost the one on the 1st November. So your total profit is 4,535 points. Wow! You look at, if you just do a micro DAX, 1.1 euro dollar, you get 4,535. So which means that about Sing dollar 6,349. So if you put in a standard contract, FDAX, 1 point is 25 euro dollar, you have made euro 113,375 euro dollar times 1.40 will give you Sing dollar 158,725 dollar. Wow, 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 wow. If you don't wow now, I don't know how to tell you trading is so easy to make money. Good enough? Good, you type yes. Good? Easy or not? Can make money? Can? So if you go to your chart and you look at the Heikin Ashi, okay, last Friday, it started to turn green again. And today, it's continue green. So which means that you continue to buy again. So you follow the candle pattern. Green means continue uptrend. Again, I shared with you earlier already. It already broken up the trend line, the downward trend line. So which means that it just continue going up at least for a while. Okay. Okay, confused enough or not? One more. Okay, the time is coming to 8 already. So even you want more, I think I cannot give you a lot more now because the timing is coming to the end. And if you want more, you can come to my mentorship course. I will cover 12 strategy. Just now I will share with you 2 strategy. You already quite happy applying. You can see the strategy I apply is very simple, but very effective. And you will get a soft copy course note proprietary Excel spreadsheet, 1 half-day classroom workshop, plus access to 1 previous recorded workshop video, and all future refresher class at only $30. And you have lifetime access to student study telegram, also 3-month Signal subscription. And for attendee here tonight, I'm giving 50% discount for the mentorship course as well as the daily trade signal. So I'm giving you 1 week free Signal subscription for all attendee here. And what's the difference? So if you go to my blog, advancedtps.com, look for the trading journal. So I have 2 separate statistics. On the left side is strategies only, which means that you use the turning point strategy. On the right side is key level, which means the signal subscription only. And bear in mind, strategy here, I did not include the swing trade. So like earlier, the kind of swing trade I show it to you, I get 4,000 over point, but I did not include here because the strategy here, I put in only very conservative, the intraday bread and butter strategy only. So imagine if I add in the swing trade strategy inside, I think it's overkill already. I will attract a lot of attention. So it's good to remain as low key profile. So based on last year 2021, okay, this is I get 4,350 just based on intraday strategy only. For key level signal, I get 5,485. And year 2020, again, over 4,000 points. So if you are keen to find out more, you can go to my blog, advancedtps.com, and look for the tab above. You can see the workshop detail. And signal subscription, this is a sample of what I give every day. And example, like I give you a trade plan and roughly where the price going to, and then start to bounce up. And then I will give you 2 buy level and 2 sell level with the entry, target profit, and the stop loss. So this is only on the swing intraday trading. So this is what the market happened, open at 2 p.m. So it hit the key level buy at 13095 and then exit at 13145. So this is how the price movement versus the trade plan. So if you are keen to have the free trial, you can go to advanced.tps.com, look for the contact tab, and then put in your name, detail. And because my key level signal is given via Telegram, so you have to provide a Telegram ID. So that is end my presentation. I'll hand over to Phillip.
All right, thank you so much, Raymond, for the insights and walking us through the various strategies that we can't get enough of. All right, and now it's your chance to direct some questions to Raymond and get the professional trader himself addressing them. All right, let me take a look at your questions. For those with questions, you can type them into the question box. Let me just look at what are the questions that I can quickly reply offhand. Okay.
Just now there's one I saw.
This one.
Okay, charting on MT5 or rather Nova platform. This one I will leave the Nova support. You can contact your Nova reps or come down to the Nova office in Raffles City and get them to show it to you.
Not to worry, Peter. We'll get in touch with you with regards to your query. We can show you both and see which you prefer. All right, next question is from Peter Ho. Market is dynamic. How to identify the signal? Is it real signal or fraud signal?
Okay, if you are using the CFD platform, okay, then you may have an issue because every broker may give you a different pricing on your CFD. However, if you are using a real future platform, like from Phillip Nova, and the price is taken from the Eurex exchange, then the price cannot be manipulated, which means that any broker that you use, so long as the price is from the Eurex exchange, all broker will see exactly the same future price.
All right, thank you, Ray. Sorry, Raymond.
Yeah, any next question?
Let's see. Let me just clear some of these. All right, let me see if there are any more questions. Okay, we have some comments. Keith is saying it's very good, but it's very hard. But practice makes perfect, right, Ray?
Yeah. It's very easy. First, you have to practice. Practice in the sense that you have to try it on a demo account. Second, you try on a live account with a very, very small lot size. So example like this one, you can try on the micro DAX, which 1 point move is €1. If you are still not comfortable with that kind of contract size, then you go on the CFD contract. Or you go on a demo first. You try a few times until you gain confidence. Or you still find it very difficult, then you have to join a community. So example, like you join my workshop, and then you become one of my students. Then we have the Telegram group for all the students to participate. Then you can see what are the students doing, and we provide a daily briefing and debriefing. So from there, you will gain confidence and you will be able to see whether the strategy works or it doesn't work.
Ray, this next question is from KW Ho. KW is asking, what's the advantage of DAX versus the Dow Jones? Or is there a reason you prefer to trade the DAX?
Okay, again, I say that the best time to trade indexes is during the opening bell. So for DAX, is the best time opening bell is in the afternoon. So around 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So it's very good for traders who are free in the afternoon. So if your time is available in the afternoon, then German DAX is the best for you. If your time is the only available time in the evening, like after 10:30 or 9:30, then US market is more suitable for you.
All right, thank you so much, Raymond. We have this comment from SK Wu. He's asking, is 131.95 the closing price? Did you do a quiz with them just now?
131.95. No, it's the next day opening price for you to close.
Okay. Yeah, so next question is from MD. MD is asking, referring to the current slide, what is this trial about? Or is this where you sign up to register interest for a workshop?
Oh, the trial is again, I said I provide two services. One is a mentorship, which is a workshop, and then the other one is the daily trade signal. So the trial is for a daily trade signal. I also give a daily trade signal. I provide 2 buy level and 2 sell level every day for DAX and Hang Seng. So if you are interested to get the trial signal for 1 week, then you can put in your interest. Or if you are interested to join my mentorship course, you can also register here.
All right. So before we wrap up the session, Ray, what should be our 3 takeaways from today's session, from your sharing today?
3 takeaways.
Yeah.
The first major takeaway, I give you a bulletproof strategy already. So the bulletproof strategy is you will never burst your account from now on. You scroll back, look for what is a bulletproof strategy. Second is what is DAX heading, which I draw a very, very clear trend line for you, and I indicate to you where is the breakout point now. So you just need to jaga, which means they put a stop loss below the breakout point, and that is the trend that is emerging now. If you don't get it, then have to join my mentorship course already. So the last takeaway is we mentioned how to gain your self-confidence is through practice and practice and practice. Try on the demo account, try on a smaller lot size like micro DAX.
All right, thank you so much, Ray. And on that note, right, I'm just gonna reiterate to our members of the audience. The micro DAX is currently offered at 150 euros from Phillip Nova. So if you're keen to trade the micro DAX, yeah, just indicate your interest and we'll get in touch with you post webinar. All right, thank you once again for being a wonderful audience. And until our next session, stay safe and take care. And if you have further questions for Raymond, you can send them via the survey form at the end, and we'll get in touch with Raymond with regards to the questions. Thank you and good night and stay safe. And
Okay,
once again, thank you to our wonderful friends from Eurex, Liz and Chris as well. Chris, get well soon and take care, everybody. Good night.